What's up, guys? Welcome to another amazing episode of the Kisscapades podcast. I have a very special guest today. I'll just let him introduce himself. He'll tell you guys what he does, and then we'll take it from there. So, by all means, just tell people your name, what you do, and we can start the podcast.
Okay. Thank you, John Talewa.
I appreciate.
My name is Julius Kibera, and I am the director of Reliable Consultants Insurance Agency that is authorized to represent most of the top insurance giants companies in Kenya. A little bit about myself. I started my career of insurance in 1998 with a company called British American Insurance Company, now known as Britam. Then I moved to Old Mutual, then to UAP. And in 2008, I registered Reliable Consultants Insurance Agency because I realized it's better to operate from a platform on where you are authorized by almost all top giant insurance companies in the market, so that you can be able to offer your clients all the products that they might want in the market. If it's medical insurance, if it's general insurance, motor vehicle, and if it's life insurance, or even investment in asset management, investment products. So this has given us a platform to offer all these products to our clients, and it's become easier because we are able to deal with corporate clients and also individual clients. Yes.
So, I bumped into you yesterday, and of course I had to book you immediately for an interview because I know for a lot of young people, maybe let's just say millennials, they never see the importance of just getting insurance until maybe it's too late, maybe when you're in hospital, or maybe your car is damaged, or just one of those incidents. So what are some of the packages that are just out there for all these young people, or just even older people, just that they can cover themselves for different specific reasons? What packages are there for them?
Okay, you've mentioned something very important for the young people. It is important to note as a young person that you are at an advantage because of your young age. You can be able to tap into time and also invest into some of the products very early in your life. For a young person maybe who doesn't have a family, the first thing I would recommend for them is an investment package where you just invest your money every month before you start a family, before you have any monthly obligations coming your way, so that by the time you are taking any commitments, you have already put some financial base behind you. Okay? Now, if you have dependents, even before you start savings for them, take out a life cover. A life cover creates an immediate estate for yourself and your dependents should the unforeseen events occur, like disability or death. Then the insurance cover will pay out some money to create an immediate estate for your children, because now you might be disabled, you are unable to work.
You can't provide for them.
But there's an estate. Maybe the insurance company has paid your family 20 million. They can take it up from there. Yeah, but most people don't understand about that until when they are in hospital, or when they have somebody close to them has passed on. And they're able to see the problems that they're suffering from.
But don't you see, I'm not sure whether it's common with you that you see that a lot of people just from Kenya, it's really hard for people to sit down and have that discussion about, one day something might happen to me and I might die. But I think that's one of the biggest issues that most people have. Even businessmen, we've had a lot of businessmen who pass on and they never wrote anything down or insured themselves, and they've worked really hard for everything, and it just leaves people behind very disorganized. But I think it's just a taboo that we have as Africans discussing death, and it's not very common. But I think the more we talk about it, or people understand, even we see people making like, asking for funds for funeral arrangements.
Yes.
And those are some of the simple things that can just be catered for by insurance.
Mm.
Because one way or another, at some point, we are all not going to be here forever, right?
Yeah, true.
And what other packages are just available for not just young people, but just the public in general that, they would be interested in?
Okay, there's one thing you've just mentioned about contributions for funeral. Today in the Kenyan market, we have so many companies that have come up with funeral packages. So anyone who wants to cover themselves and their family, they can get a very good funeral package that is paid annually to cover themselves and their parents together with their family. Well, yeah, it is true people don't want to talk about death, but this does happen. And when it happens, people must come together to contribute. And sometimes people are left in debt. So at least for the last 20 years or so, the public perspective has changed. They are able now to listen and accept that death might come, and so I need to prepare myself. But before, it was very difficult even for us to talk to somebody about death, because they thought you were inviting death. But now they found themselves in the same position where somebody, maybe your brother or sister, has passed on, and the children are now your dependents.
True.
So now you find that you are better off discussing it and preparing for the unforeseen circumstances. So today's market does look into funeral covers. And then there's also something else you've asked, what else can someone take out in the market?
Because I think there are so many packages, but I don't think we are aware of all these. I think the most common one is it's either medical or life. I think those are the most common ones, and at times we even hear like on the news. Those are the most highlighted like packages. But what else is there in store for just people?
Okay, one of the most important packages that I would recommend to the public, but they don't know about it, is called a personal accident cover. A personal accident cover, if you look at this packing, you will see that there are so many cars. But these people here have taken covers for their motor vehicle, comprehensive or third party. But they forgot about the person who paid the premium.
The most important thing.
And when there's an accident, the cover only pays for your passengers. If you've never known, the cover does not pay for the driver.
Oh wait, it doesn't pay for the driver?
No, the driver is never insured in that motor vehicle, only the passengers and the vehicle itself.
Oh my, okay.
So, when you are taking out a comprehensive cover, kindly request for a personal accident cover. That covers you for any type of accident.
When you're in that...
either when you're in that vehicle or outside here. You've seen people being shot. You've seen people burning in houses.
True.
All those are accidents, or even planes coming down. Those are accidents. The personal accident takes care of any type of accident. But that has not been publicized in a way that people can take out such covers.
True.
But that is the number one cover that should be taken for anybody who's driving and walking.
Very true.
There's people who are on motorbikes. They also need the personal accident. So that is one of the covers that one needs to take. Okay. Another cover is medical insurance. Medical insurance will help you at any time in your life, because nobody knows again what might happen tomorrow. You don't want a scenario where you're in an accident, but they must now try to take you to a public hospital where the admissions, the facility and everything is not what you would like. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's good, but at least when you have a card, you have options. Where can they rush me, and can they admit me immediately?
Because at times it's about saving that life before it's too an accident scenario. You're trying to just take care of that necessary first aid or just.
And they are also not expensive. You could choose to take an individual cover, maybe for 1 million or 2 million, that will only cost you about 45,000 in a whole year, and that gives you outpatient and inpatient. In case you have a big family, you can go for what we call IPF. Insurance premium financing, where the bank pays all the premium to the insurance company, and then you get to pay the installments on a monthly basis, but you are on cover. So medical insurance, if you have the finances, it's advisable to think about it.
Okay, that's very interesting. And what have you noticed that is very a very common package, or in fact, like just as RCA, right?
Yes.
There are so many other, would I say, agencies? Insurance agencies
Yes.
that work under you, or how would I put
No,
it?
the insurance companies are the ones that are under me.
They're
No,
under.
no, we partner together.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry.
We
Yeah,
have
yeah.
partnered
It's a
together.
partnership, right?
It's a partnership.
There are so many insurance companies.
Yes.
So how do I know, like when I'm coming to you, which insurance company should go with? Because I can see, like, from Jubilee, Britam, UAP, Old Mutual, APA Insurance. There are so many of them.
Yeah.
How do I know which is the best one? Because I think that's also like another big headache that people always get. Because, like, okay, I do want cover, but which company should I go with? And I think that's where you come in. But how would you advise someone, like, to which package they should take?
Okay, that's a very good question. All these companies, they have very good products, though they don't have similar products. Now that is the catch. They don't have similar products, but they have different products that meet different needs, different markets. So what we do when you come to me as an individual, we do what is called a need analysis. Need analysis, we look at what is it that you have taken, what is it that you don't have, and what's missing. Then, depending on the package that you want, and because I know about all these insurance companies, I will look at which package can best sort you out now. But in case you came in and you want a car insurance, you want a medical insurance, you want a property insurance, you want fire and burglary, all this, then I'm going to decide for which company I will take each cover from. I might take you to one company for medical, another company for education policies, and another company for property insurance, fire and burglary. Because now I know that these companies, they have various products that will suit your current needs, and we will not have you complaining in the future. So when you come to somebody like me, you are at advantage, because we can sample all these companies.
Okay, that's very important. But will you also help somebody manage this? Because I'm guessing, like, as an adult, other people have also other responsibilities. You have family, you have the kids, you have work you have to focus on. Will you help this individual to manage these different packages that they're taking from the different companies? Or for you, it's just to tell you this is what's available and these are your payment plans?
Okay, we do not leave our clients hanging after they come in to us and get products. That is called hit and run. If you practice that, you cannot survive in the market. What happens is that whichever cover you take from us, whether it's a motor insurance, it's medical insurance, it's life cover, it's education, we walk the journey with you. Any day there is a claim, assuming there's a motor vehicle claim, there's an accident, I will take out the claim form, I will fill it with you, I will ensure that your car is towed to the garage. I will follow up on the repairs until to your satisfactory. So you don't even show up at the insurance. You only fill in the claim form, and I take up from there. The day you pick your motor vehicle is when you come to look whether everything is okay, and then you sign the documents for release, and that's it. If it's for medical insurance, if there is any hitch or at the time of admissions, we also assist you through that. So we work with our customers. If it is a time for paying out bonuses, maybe for education or for your savings, I will ensure that I follow it up to that particular insurer that has taken that package, so that you don't waste your time running up and down these insurance companies. We send the emails, we follow up, and we make sure you get your check on time.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I think that's a very nice way that you've just summarized, like, so many things that people just who are not aware about, like insurance. Because personally, I don't have a cover. And I think that's one of the things that I've always been asking, like, some of my friends. And like you said, I do know some people who work from certain companies, but from what I ask, just because they don't know how they can explain it to me. But they do try and sell their package to me, which I'm trying to tell them, like, okay, this won't work for me, or I just don't need this. So I do appreciate the little time that I've gotten from, like, your very busy schedule to come and just talk about this. But also, most importantly, where can people find just more information about you guys, or how can they reach out to you in case they want to, to get into these insurance programs, or just inquire about more details about the insurance?
Okay, one, the beauty about the partnership that we have is that all the insurance companies have websites. That is the advantage.
Yeah.
So even if you logged into any insurance company, into their website, and find all the information about their products, but you don't know who to contact, because now that is where we come in. You can call me on 0722 761 811 or 0733 761 810, or send an email to jkibera@reliableconsultant.co.ke or info@reliableconsultant.co.ke. We will be able now to guide you from what you have selected, or just take you into any of these companies, and we manage you from there. So at least all these companies have websites, because we are partners. We only take their products and take them to our consumers.
True.
Yeah. So that is the advantage. And some of them have billboards all over here advertising the new products and the existing product. So my job is to come in and assist you from where you choose, or we choose together.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
I mean, guys, I think you had it all. And I'm one of those victims of people who just don't know anything about insurance. And I'm just glad to know that, at least you can call one person or one company that will be able to direct you in like the right packages for you, or tailor make something for you, and help you even manage all the different packages that you might choose and are necessary for just your lifestyle or how you live. And then just one more question before we wrap up, because I don't forget this. From all these companies, is it, because I know there are some premiums that are very high, but can an ordinary mwananchi be able to afford insurance? Most importantly.
Yes, an ordinary mwananchi can be able to afford insurance, because one, we are also able to negotiate on some products on discounts, and others. It all depends on on the package you want to choose. Some have high limits, some have low limits. You can start small and grow up. With as little as 1,000 shillings, you can get an insurance policy. With as little as 3,000 shillings, you can get a different investment package. So it all depends on if you have a regular income. Then we can design a package based on your needs.
That's perfect. I think that was one of the most important questions, so that people, because at least other people will say like insurance is just for rich people.
You can start small and grow.
And work your way up the top. And like you've said, there's some special discounts depending on like just how you...
packages.
So I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much. And guys, you know the drill. You know the right person to reach out to when you need that insurance information, inquiry, or cover. Please, RCA is the answer to this. Thank you very much for coming to the podcast. And I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope, for the rest of the year, maybe we might bump into each other as I take my package as well.
You're welcome.
Guys, thanks again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's the Kisscapades podcast. We're on iTunes, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, all our social platforms. Like, share, and subscribe. And we'll keep bringing more interesting people to give you knowledge about what's happening out there. Thank you.